Reading Lesson 118, Video Part 1. Column 1, repeat after me. Landslide. Ransom. Adopt. Furnish. Let's do them again. 1. Landslide. 2. Ransom. 3. Adopt. 4. Furnish. New vocab. 1. Gloat. 2. Loft. 3. Foundry. 4. Adopt. 5. Impact. 6. Quench. 7. Furnish. Now let's learn the definitions of these new words. Gloat. When you gloat, you feel delight or satisfaction. What's another way of saying she felt delight over her victory? She gloated over her victory. Gloat. When you feel gloat, you feel delight or satisfaction. 2. Loft. A loft is an attic or an upper floor of a building. What is a loft? An attic or an upper floor of a building. Loft. A loft is an attic or an upper floor of a building. Foundry. A foundry is a factory that melts metal and pours it into molds. What is a foundry? A factory that melts metal and pours it into molds. Foundry. A foundry is a factory that melts metal and pours it into molds. Adopt. When people adopt a child, they agree to raise that child as their own. What's another way of saying the Ross family agreed to raise the abandoned child as their own? The Ross family agreed to adopt the abandoned child. Adopt. When people adopt a child, they agree to raise that child as their own. Impact. Impact is another word for effect. What's another way of saying the experience had a great effect on me? The experience had a great impact on me. Impact. Impact is another word for effect. Quench. When you quench something, you put it out. What's another way of saying he put out the fire? He quenched the fire. Quench. When you quench something, you put it out. 7. Furnish. When you furnish something, you supply it. What's another way of saying Rhonda supplied tools to the carpenter? Rhonda furnished tools to the carpenter. When you furnish something, you supply it. Furnish. Now please turn to part C. Today's focus question is, why did Tom and Huck go back to the cave? Please continue on to the next video for today's reading.